And now I will give my chairman's update. Good morning, Happy New Year. Welcome to our first State Central Committee meeting of 2025. I would like to thank you all for being here today, and I want to thank our guests in attendance. Has everybody got a little more oxygen in their lung and feeling a little better after that November 5th election? Yes. A new day is dawning in Illinois, too. With President Trump set to usher in a new era, we stand at a crossroads, facing a critical question. What kind of America do we want to be? What kind of Illinois will we become? Will we reaffirm our identity as the land of the free and the home of the brave? Or will we allow complacency and division to keep us on a darkened path? The answer lies not just in Washington, but in our own hands. The future of Illinois, and indeed the nation, depends upon we, the people. Let us challenge ourselves to become force multipliers. Force multipliers, I know you've all heard that before. For too long, infighting and internal divisions have weakened the Illinois Republican Party. Over the past 2 decades, this has cost us victories, momentum, and trust. Trust. But this can change, and it must change. Over the course of the past 2 election cycles, I have experienced many moments that give me great hope for us in Illinois. Like the huge America First gatherings on the bridge over the Fox River in Geneva. Remember that? Those of us who've been there? And how about the huge show of support in Manteno to stop the CCCP-controlled Goshen plant? Right, Jeannie? And how about the many groups, families, and citizens across our state who are getting involved in politics for the very first time, realizing that their future, their family's future, and their children's future depend upon it. Many of those fresh new faces in this room today, and I acknowledge all of our young Republicans there as well. Thank you, Peter, for coming with the crew. How will you help to unite the Republican Party? As a mother of 6, now 7, as I frequently remind my children, what is it that takes mom away from the house so often? When you count the Illinois Republican Party, I know firsthand the power of love, discipline, and unity. Families thrive when they work together, and political movements are no different. Republicans in Illinois must put aside petty personal differences, methods, to focus on a greater mission. Restoring Illinois by electing Republicans and providing solutions that strengthen families, small business, and support a vibrant economic community. I want those people's faces as I get off at O'Hare, just got back from Mar-a-Lago and Naples, to be smiling, happy to come to this great soil because our land is one of opportunity, not a place to take our retirement dollars and move to Tennessee or Wisconsin or Arizona. We are planted here in Illinois, and there is a better course in front of us. So the key to Republican success is simple: unity and purpose. Let us set aside our bickering to embrace our common vision, one that prioritizes prosperity, freedom, and family. We begin with leadership that fosters teamwork, not division. It grows with grassroots engagement, where every Republican, whether conservative, moderate, or somewhere in between, feels heard and valued. Victory won't come through words alone. Victory requires action and accountability. We must encourage and support strong, principled candidates who can win elections. We need to engage voters across Illinois and show that the solutions our Republican candidates offer will give them more power over their paycheck, less fear in their home, workplace, and school, and more time with family and those they love. Take the horror in LA, an example of Democrat do-good governance that disdains the people they serve and protect. Democrat policies lead to failures. The Democrat Party is rotten and morally bankrupt at its core. We Republicans deliver a message of hope, strength, and solutions, making it clear that we Republicans are the party of opportunity. Illinois has suffered under iron-fisted Democrat mismanagement for too long. Families are fleeing, businesses are struggling, and crime is rampant. But we can turn it around by focusing on what truly matters. The foundation of any great nation is the family unit. Yet leftist policies have undermined parental rights, threatened religious freedom, and mocked traditional values. We must protect the rights of parents in education, defend faith-based institutions, and promote policies that strengthen families, not weaken them. A culture rooted in strong values is essential for the future of Illinois. Our schools should teach children how to think, not what to think. The radical push for DEI initiatives has replaced academic excellence with political indoctrination. We must ensure that every child has access to a quality education rooted in critical thinking, literacy, and problem-solving skills. School choice, curriculum transparency, and high academic standards can be our guiding principles. High taxes and excessive regulations have driven businesses out of Illinois. It's time to reverse course by championing lower taxes, addressing the cost of living, promoting business-friendly policies, and workforce development to bring jobs and innovation back to Illinois. Law-abiding citizens deserve better than the crime and migrant crisis in Illinois. We must stand with law enforcement, push for stricter penalties on violent offenders, and restore law and order to our communities. In 9 short days, President Trump will take the oath of office, marking the beginning of a new chapter in American history. But the future of Illinois depends not on Washington, but on each one of us here, each one of us in our communities. If we choose unity over division, accountability over complacency, strength over surrender, and action over words, we can reclaim Illinois and ensure that it is once again a beacon of freedom, prosperity, and opportunity. Let's rise to the Illinois Victory Challenge. This year, I expect 100% participation of the SCC and its deputies in fundraising to rebuild our party. With your commitment and participation, we will host another successful gala, our second, this April. Together, let us invest in the infrastructure our party needs to build for 2026. Together we will build a stronger Illinois because Republican unity wins in 2026. Let us together restore our land of free and the home of the brave, and refuse to become the land of the coward and the home of the slave. Thank you.